Hi kids, it's Mr. B again. This is our day 2 reading lesson. So yesterday we worked on main ideas and main idea and key details. You guys also wrote a summary, including while that was supposed to include a personal connection to the story as well. So as readers, it's always good to make those connections that we need or that we have to our story to help us understand it better. And also just get more out of the story that way. So today we're going to be working on describing the overall structure of a text. Okay, so our objectives today, our goals are I will be able to describe the structure of a text that compares and contrasts, and then we're going to be able to share our understanding through filling out that chart that we have on page 2 of our reading packet. But so items you're going to need today. So again, you're going to need you're going to need your reading packet. Okay, like always. Okay, you're always going to need this. You're going to need a pencil. A highlighter is optional. You don't need it, but it's optional. And then you're going to need your close reading packet. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so today so after you watch this video, okay, or you're going to turn to page 2 in your Unit 7 reading packet. It's going to look something like this. Okay, it's going to say Building the Transcontinental Railroad, page 19, compare and contrast chart. Okay, so page 2 on the bottom here. And then you're going to turn to page 19 in your close reading article. We're going to be focusing on one section of this. It's actually going to look like this. It's going to be on page 19 in the top right-hand corner. Okay, I'll zoom out here a little bit. So page 19, top right-hand corner. We're going to be focusing on that today. Just want to remind you guys, so today we're working on compare and contrast, right? So that's a type of structure of text. So authors use different text structures to express their points about a topic in an organized way. So recently we analyzed the chronological structure of a text, right? So that was our first, next, then, and then, those words, right? So today we're going to be looking at the compare contrast text structure. Okay, so I'm going to read this out loud here for you guys, okay? Let's see here. Yes. Okay, I'll just go. Make sure that. Okay, so this is the American Travelogue up here. So we'll talk about these headings I put up here a little bit more, but I'll just read it out loud here first. In his book Roughing It, 1872, American author Mark Twain describes his 1861 trip west before the railroad was built. He traveled by mule-drawn coach from St. Joseph, Missouri to Carson City, Nevada, in only 21 days. The coach shot from the station as if from a cannon. It was a fierce and furious gallop, till we reeled off 10 or 12 miles. So we flew along all day until we landed at Fort Kearny, 56 hours out from St. Joe. 300 miles. So next, this is our railroad journey. Okay, so Twain later describes the railroad journey he took about 10 years later. At 4:20 p.m. Sunday, we rolled out of the station Omaha, and started westward. We sped along at the rate of 30 miles an hour, the fastest living we had ever experienced. Our train rushed into the night, then to bed in luxurious couches, and awoke the next morning 300 miles from Omaha, 15 hours and 40 minutes out. Okay, so we are going to. So the reason I put these headings is because on your page 2 in your reading packet that has these headings, right? So we're going to compare and contrast these two, right? So we're going to compare and contrast Mark Twain's experiences of when he was in the mule-drawn coach and then when he took the railroad journey. Okay, so what you're going to do, okay, is you're going to fill out the chart. Okay, so for date of travel, so let's do the mule. I'll give you a couple examples here. So mule-drawn coach. So I'm going to go back Mule John Coach describes his 1861 trip west. Okay, so I'm gonna say that is his date of travel, right? Because 1861. Okay, so I'm gonna write 1861 in the box. Okay, so now I'm gonna look back under the Mule John Coach setting. So now I'm looking for where travel started. He traveled by Mule John Coach from St. Joseph, Missouri. Okay, I'm gonna write that. Okay, to Carson City, right? So St. Joseph, Missouri. Oh, I can't type today. Then MO is Missouri. The abbreviation. Okay. So direction traveled is 1861 trip west. Okay. So that would be his direction. I'm going to let you guys fill out the rest. Okay. So we are just taking a look at on page 19 of this close reading article. We're just going to be taking a look at these close details that Mark Twain mentions in his book, as well as the author. Okay, so you need to fill out this part. So reread Mule John Coach. Okay, fine. Fill out the rest of this. Okay, then move over to Railroad Journey, which I put over here. Railroad Journey is over here. Okay, so then you need to fill that out. After you're done with that, okay, you're going to go back to our reading rundown. After you're done with that, you're going to continue working on those IXLs that we assigned yesterday. Okay, so JJ9 through JJ11. Okay, up to score 80. Okay, so those same ones that we worked on yesterday. Okay, remember, if you have any questions, I will be available from 1 to 2 on Google Meet. Okay, remember to try your best. You get in what you put at. You get what you put in. Excuse me. So make sure that you do your work, do your best, and we will hopefully talk later. Miss you guys.